So in orange right here, this band across is the primary motor cortex. This is what executes movements in the body, this part of the brain. In blue right here, just a little section, this is the supplementary motor cortex, but I painted on that by accident. This part is the premotor cortex, which selects the voluntary movements in response to stimuli for the body. In green, this front part is the prefrontal cortex, which coordinates and adjusts complex behaviors, controls and organizes emotional reactions, plus impulse control for the body. In yellow, this big band up here, my fingers on, this is the primary somatosensory cortex, which its main function is proprioception, aka balance, movement, body position. So in red, this part in the back right here, this is the somatosensory association area, which processes input from various systems in the body, and touch sensitivity is also part of its function. In violet, it's actually, the violet part's like right there. This is violet, it's a little dark, but this is the primary visual cortex. So this receives visual input from the retina. And in brown, which is like around it, I should have picked different colors for this one, but the brown is up here, which is the visual association cortex. And then the primary visual cortex is right back down here. So the function of the visual association cortex is to understand what's being seen, and so to understand what's being seen, and the main function of the primary visual cortex is to actually see and display the picture from the retina. So then over here, this blue part, this little blue section, is the primary auditory cortex, which processes sound along with volume and pitch. The light green, which goes right underneath, this is the auditory association area, which processes the auditory information. This other little yellow area, right here, this is actually Wernicke's area, which is the language development portion of the brain, as opposed to Broca's area, which is right here in black. Broca's area is where you produce your speech, so it's production of speech, versus Wernicke's area, which is the language development portion of the brain. So those are all my functional areas of the brain. Here's the whole brain.